Hi guys, Peter here. I just wanted to shoot a quick video to give you a little bit of information about an adventure Roxanne and I are going on. And we're going to Costa Rica to Rythmia. And Rythmia calls themselves a life advancement center, wellness center. And they promote the idea of this plant medicine to enable you to reconnect with your soul, for you to be able to expand your consciousness, and of course your awareness increases, and there's all these wonderful benefits. Look, the whole thing sounds a little strange and not quite a normal decision to make. However, I wanted to give a bit of a background on how we got to this point. Now, my younger brother, Daniel, who works on the tugboats, works 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. He lives on a tugboat. When he's on the boat, he's got a lot of free time. And over the last, it'll be a year or more now, he has been watching, learning, studying spirituality, increasing your awareness, the ascension, the journey of the soul, all this interesting information. And he came across this idea of people talking about how incredible it's been and how their lives changed when they tried this plant medicine. And he researched and read all these different things about it, read about all the different the celebrities, the different reviewers, the different self-help gurus who have gone and experienced this. And most of them talked about how they went to this one particular place, and it's called Rythmia. It's in Costa Rica, and it's properly monitored and controlled and researched. And he came back to the family and announced that this is something he was going to do, that he was excited about. And my father decided he wanted to go along with him as well, and they took my youngest brother, Stephen. So, when I heard about this, I sort of just joked around and went, oh yeah, well, whatever, going over to the jungle to drink juice and drift off with the fairies. Oh, we'll see what comes of it. Anyway, they've come back, and just the way they describe the experience is just so interesting, and on how they feel so whole, so content, so strong and positive within themselves about the future. I mean, both of them talked about it's the happiest they've ever been. And now just they have a different outlook on life. They've got so much more joy and happiness. You can see the life and the energy radiate from their face. So Roxanne and I made the decision to go, and we watched some of the videos on it, etc. And they often talked about in the videos and clips, once you decide, things start happening for you. And we made the decision to go. We were talking about it, and we didn't know how it was ever going to work with work and family commitments. But we made the decision. We were going to go, and we weren't sure when, but it was going to be in the next 6 months. And not long after that, we got offered the opportunity to do this reading, where this person would just do like a psychic reading on you and do a bit of channeling. And this is something which I'm completely cool with people doing it. I'd never done it before. And I think probably once in my life I'd been to a psychic fair or something, and I can't remember the detail, but someone looked at a crystal ball and said, is anybody there? This sort of stuff. I mean, and I'm not anti it, I'm just sort of not into it. If it's going to happen, I'm going to make it happen. And I just have had that sort of, I just don't completely believe all of it. Anyway, I just decided it felt right to do this reading with this person that is in the States that my brother had found. And it kind of blew me away, because you get it in a written format. So you don't speak. You basically, other than at the pre-arranged time, getting yourself completely relaxed and trying to clear your mind, you don't actually have to speak to the person, answer a question. And I like this, right? You couldn't be somehow leading them or directing them. And you don't have to give them any information about yourself at all. So I got this reading. It was quite amazing. So then for me, I noticed this change that they talk about is I just found myself drawn to more sort of information. And at night, I was sort of just reading and researching and just learning more about the topic. And it just really clicked. I really started getting into it. Roxanne got the reading as well. And when she read through the report, it said all these just amazing things in there about her journey and etc. But one of them was recommending that she'd start working on herself and working through some of her childhood issues, because she had a rough childhood and she's done so well to get herself to this amazing person that she is today. But those issues are still there and very deep inside. So she's been working on herself and started going along to a counsellor that we saw for other issues a long time ago. And wow, the progress has been amazing. Things are happening in our life. She is starting to work through and dig up a whole lot of stuff that was buried inside. And I've found it's coming up in me as well. Even my habits have changed. I'm feeling way more positive, lighter. I used to be the sort of person who'd have 2 or 3 beers every night and at least one blowout on the weekend, most weekends. And that's just completely stopped now. I'm juicing most mornings. I've changed my eating habits, and it's just so easy. It's not like a diet and I've got to stick to it. It's just like the choice that's flowing. And just some of the things that are coming my way and thoughts about what I want to do with the future and the direction are all starting to happen. So that happened with the decision. A couple of days ago, we booked. After the booking, wow, Roxanne that afternoon had one of the therapy sessions, and she had a major breakthrough. And she's so brave. She's just working on the stuff already and clearing out all the crap. So look, the her that is there already shines and bubbles, and people are drawn to her. And I can only imagine, like, if the purpose of this is to create the best version of yourself, we've got some exciting things to look forward to. So we're staring down over a month before we need to go on this trip, closer to 2 months. And we're going to keep updating and talking about how things change. And I'll also create some more little videos and clips on insights into what's coming our way, what's changing. Because look, guys, we run 2 businesses. Look, we sell on Amazon in America. We run an insurance brokerage. This is not like something, we don't meditate under the tree humming funny mantras for fun every second day and all of this sort of thing. We're kind of normal in a sense of, in everyday life, but this has come our way and it just is really clicking with us. And I want to share with the people who initially had never been into this sort of stuff what our journey is going to be like. So if you like the first video, stay in contact, because in the next one, I know what my issues are, and I'm going to just share them with you guys, because I know what I'm going to have to work on when I go along with this thing. So I'll be chatting to you again soon.